Hi everybody, today we are in Oshawa. We're looking at this 2003 Lincoln Town Car Federal Limousine. It's got 163,000 kilometers on it, beige in color with a beige interior. It has seen a good amount of use, we can call it. The entire car has been painted, repaired, fixed, covered up, many things. It looks okay from 20 feet away, but there's mismatched paint colors, good amount of body work. There are rust bubbles coming through in many different places. Here is the left side rear wheel wells. There's not much coming through back here yet, but it is all starting there. These lips starting a little bit coming through in here. Paint drips. A lot of body work through these doors. You can see paint scratches, chips. Through the extended section, there's a good amount of paint work. We are in the thousands in paint thickness. Driver's side front door has a good amount of work as well. There's a bunch of chips and scratches and fixed dent. And there's door jamb area, all covered up, rust, things like that. You can see in here. A little rust coming through here. Bubbles up here. So paint wise, you get the idea. This car is not in the best of condition. Dent up front. I think the hood and fenders, again, everything has been painted probably different times because nothing is quite matching. More rust here. Rust coming through here. Some damage on the bumper. Has been repainted and repaired as well. Some poor repairs down here, body work. So needless to say, visually I'm not giving this car a great review, but that is what we're here to do, show you all the imperfections and issues. Same thing with this side, got a lot of paint work, not as bad as the other side, but it does have its issues. A bunch of chipping here. This stretch panel is deep enough that my paint thickness coat micrometer is not even reading, so it is definitely pretty deep on this panel. And back here we have more paint work. You can see it's just kind of painted over the pinstripes, so not a lot of care was given. This wheel well is covered up rust. This whole area you can see has been shoddily repaired. And in the back here as well, you'll see better photos, but it is all Bondo sticking through there. Again, bumpers have been repainted, all that. So we're not overly happy with visual condition of this vehicle. Bottom roof is okay. It's not really ripped or torn or anything. It does have all matching windows. Original Carlite Lincoln windows were applicable. Center windows are not original Lincoln because this is Federal, is an aftermarket company that builds these. Windshield is a aftermarket piece, so it has been replaced at some point. Looks okay, it's not chipped or anything. There is some moisture inside the windshield that you can see, so there is a little moisture in the vehicle. I didn't find any obvious moisture, but there is some there due to that, as you can see. We'll go around, we'll start in the driver's side front. Wheels, tires, etc. Tires are from 2011. There's about 4 to 5 30-seconds of tread, but it's inconsequential because they are very, you can see, dry rotten. So I don't recommend driving them for too long. Front brakes, the glare is a bit hard here. But they've been sitting for a while, but they don't look too old. I'd say there's probably about 75%, 80% of brake pad left on them. While we're here, we'll do a quick look underneath. You'll see more extensive photos underneath. There is, you can see on the ground there, a good size oil leak under the oil pan and power steering system. So there is a good amount of leakage underneath here. Little damages, front panels missing or broken or something. See underneath, again, you'll see better photos, but there is not extensive, but there is some rust underneath. Surface rust, a couple of spots where floor panels have been repaired. It's kind of hard to get under here. There is surface rust, things like that. You can see some rust in these floor panels. Rockers look okay. Frame looks okay. I don't see any structural rust on it from what I can see. But it's not perfectly pretty under there. It's a lot of chassis to look at. Here we are at the left rear tire. Again, it is a 2011 with about 430 seconds of tread and a lot of dry rot and cracking. Rear brakes, same story. Have been sitting for a while. Kind of pitted. The pads, it's hard to see here, but they're not bad. There's about probably 80% or so of tread left. Under here, same story, surface rust throughout. Different places. No leaks in the rear or anything like that. Go around to this side. There's some surface rust down there. This tire, again, same story, 2011. They're all similar. About 430 seconds and a lot of dry rot. Brakes, similar condition. Been sitting for a while, but not used, not driven a lot on. This side, floor panels aren't as rusty. A lot of surface stuff. Rocker panels look decent. Trying to give you an idea. Going down the side here. Partway down. We are to the left front wheel now after that long walk. Tires, again, 2011s, dry rotten, and about 4 to 30 seconds of tread. Brakes, been sitting a while, but about 75% or so.
I'm just heading to the M.
Okay, sorry, got interrupted. We're back though. Suspension components in the front. Don't see any major issues. Again, there is some good leakage that you'll see photos of under here. We're going to start a look in the interior. What I'm going to do, we'll start in the front and then we'll go to the back. So here we are in the front dashboard. So we need to start it up. It's running, AC is blowing right now, but it is not getting very cold. The car is warmed up, and compressor doesn't seem to kick on, and we don't have any difference in temperature, lower temperatures. Heat does work. Does go up. Seem to do what it's supposed to do. Radio does not work. Nothing is doing anything here. So radio does not work. Heat works. can see mileage while we're here, 163, 368. There were no specific codes on, but it has been recently cleared. Dashboard's got some holes in it from service things. Privacy thing seems to work. You can close that. A little ripped up, torn up, as you can see, but it does work. In the glove box here, we got nothing. Wood grain is okay. Dash top's okay. All these things seem to work. This is just registration stuff. These work. Change oil now. Door panel on the driver's side here. A little bit of mold there. These armrests don't really stay closed. They just kind of flop. You can see there's some tape holding this together. Windows do work. I tested all of them. The passenger side one is a little clunky as it goes down. Oh, that time it was okay. First time it was a little clunky when it went down. This is a little busted here, so door panels are not in the best of shape. Seats pretty worn, as you can see. Driver's seat's not too great at all. Carpet is okay, nothing crazy. Bit of rust in here, so again, there's some moisture that has been in the vehicle. This works. Moving the pedals. A bunch of that stuff seems to work. I'll leave this window down. Go to the passenger side. Door panel looks okay. Again, this is not really closing, but for the most part, this door panel is not too shabby. Carpet looks okay. Seats worn, but not as bad as the driver's side. Dash panel looks okay. Console, a little worn. Opens and closes as it should, though. We're going to shoot to the back. This handle on the outside does not seem to want to open. Went around to the other side. That one works as it should. You see this door panel. Looks okay. Everything seems to work. This seems to work. We're going to climb inside here. Climate control. All this stuff seems to work as it should. Heat, AC. I'm going to leave it off so we can hear you. Mood lights. So they are in there. They seem to be working. Dim, bright. Privacy partition button here. It does open and close. Console lights, which are these guys under here. They seem to work as they should. It is running now. I do hear a bit of a miss in the exhaust note as I'm sitting back here. There is a TV. Power button is gone. So, not sure if that... Oh, sounds like it might do something. DVD player seems to turn on. So it does seem to kind of do something. All this stuff seems to be in decent shape. cup holders and such. Nothing's really broken. This is a little busted, a little ugly, a little cooler there. The front seat, I guess, in the back area looks pretty decent. Not used too much. Not bad. Seatbelts all look decent. Not overly ripped or torn. Headliner looks okay. This way is a little beat up. There are some things falling down. Handle missing. This one is okay there. Back seat a little beat up. Do have a good amount of wear here. Center of this. The tint on this back is also peeling off. Kind of shoddy on the back here as well. Seatbelts look good. Carpets over here. A little wet. This carpet's definitely a little wet. Some snow from me. The door does work from the inside here, but just not from the outside for some reason. I cannot get in the trunk. The button for the trunk, I believe, is this in the door here. But this little key fob thing doesn't seem to be doing anything, and this button's not doing anything. So I cannot get in the trunk to see what's in there. Who knows? And the door opens from the inside, but the outside for some reason does not want to work. Can't figure it out. We're gonna go up front to the engine. It has been running this whole time. I'm gonna pop the hood. There's a bit of pulley noise going on. Now, first of all, these struts do not hold the hood up anymore. I have to hold this up myself. You can hear the pulley noise. Other than that, it seems to be running okay. Now while I was under here, I'm gonna shut it off and we'll look through here. You can smell a little bit of oil burning. There's a little bit of oil, looks like from the front main seal there. A little leak there. It's kind of hard to hold the hood and do all this with the video, but there's also a valve cover leak. So there are, again, its share of leaks, sweats, etc. The belt looks okay. I tested your coolant. It looks nice and clean, and is good to weigh past -43, so it is mixed well. Does have a brand new battery in it. The dealer told me he changed it last night, and it does seem to be charging at 14.6. Brake fluid, is over there. We are at about 3% humidity, no, 2% humidity, sorry. So it's not brand new, but it is okay for now. Tested your oil. Dipstick is on the driver's side there, and it came back with a green. Not too bad. There's a little indicator inside that says it needs an oil change soon, but I didn't see any contamination from bad head gasket or metal shavings, anything like that. So there you have it. 2003 Lincoln Town Car Federal Limousine. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and as usual, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.